Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, folks. I am honored to bring you this episode. During the life of this podcast, I've spanned just about every iteration of what we're celebrating today. I was not a father, I was almost a father, and now I'm a father.
How do you've only had two of those. The almost a father was...
Well, she's pregnant.
Well, yeah, but like...
That's almost a father.
When you say almost a father, it sounds like a miscarriage.
No, that's could have been a father.
That's almost?
Almost is still like it's going to happen.
No, that's like, oh, I almost hit a home run, but then someone caught it.
Okay, so what's it called? Is it I was in progress a father? That sounds stupid.
Father in progress. That makes
like
sense.
A stupid fucking CBS show. Almost just thumbed the shit out of this Modelo. That's a good thing about Modelo. They don't make high quality aluminum that you can rip your thumb through, dude. Happy Father's Day to all our fathers. Hope you're enjoying yourself on this Friday and into this weekend. We are coming back to you with another Worst Fathers of All Time episode. Initially, we were thinking, hey, let's bring on favorite fan of the show, Josh, and have him join us. But then I looked back at past episodes. I was going to do a funny thing where I thought we only did a Good Fathers episode with him, and I was going to look up all his answers and just make those my answers for the Worst Fathers. But it turns out we've also done the Worst Fathers episode with him. So we said, screw that guy. Even though I think we'll be playing golf with him.
Friday.
Oh, no, this comes out tomorrow. Next Friday, we'll be playing golf with him.
Yes.
In any case, we're doing another Bad Dads episode in celebration of the one that started it all. Fathers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like the one person that's...
Chicken or egg, father or egg, who started it?
I mean, I guess it would be Jesus.
Clip it. Clip it. Amazing.
No, but like
it's like just reminds me like of a second grader in Bible study school. Okay, so class, who started it? Oh, is it Jesus?
But like, so he would be like the original. Oh, I guess God would be the original, but they're the same, right? Jesus and God are the same.
Yeah,
person.
but there was like Adam and Eve, like historically, like
but
a whole like Jesus had a father.
But they started, like he started it, and then they made Adam and Eve, and then Adam was like the initial first father of Earth.
Sure.
Yeah, dude, I know my shit.
Just waiting for you to the logic getting out of that paper bag.
Thanks.
So I don't know. I don't even remember who's Ninny or the last time we even played a game.
It's for sure me. Because
Okay.
we haven't played a game in like 5 months.
Started off then.
It's funny because I might have some on the same list as my other ones. I'm not entirely sure. These worst dads, right? Okay, yeah. So that should be good.
To make it clear, I picked the worst fathers of all time.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Worst fathers of all time? How about Father Time? Fuck that dude. You're telling me I'm going to get more wrinkly and my balls are going to sag further and further down my leg each year? Worst dad of all time, dude.
Yeah,
what do you do for me, man? Besides puberty, that was pretty good.
Dude, he's killing you since you come out the womb.
Yeah, exactly.
This bastard.
Well, technically, once you're 25, then you start actually dying.
But you know what? He's not a deadbeat dad. He's always there. He's always there.
No, he's not.
Yep, from the day you're born to the day you die, he was there for you.
He was there. He wasn't there for me.
Damn right he was there. Maybe if you would have like thought about the lessons he's bestowing on you, and I just think about your perfect skin and tight balls, then you would be appreciative of him, okay?
Perfect skin and tight balls. Maybe I want to keep my tight balls. What have you done for me lately, Father Time?
That was a bad father, but
Yeah.
I think these are some of the worst fathers. Father George Pell, the Pope's top financial advisor, was convicted this week of molesting two 13-year-old boys in late 1996.
I get that.
That was my first time reading that.
I get that. But
What?
was he a bad father though?
Yeah.
Obviously, what he did was bad. But was he nice to his kids?
Oh, I don't know. He's a father. He's religiously a father.
Oh, right. Because they're like, forgive me, Father, I have sinned. I never thought about that. Okay. No, yeah, I get you.
Isn't that crazy though? Where like some psychopaths can have such a good like home life. Like he might. I was gonna say naturally. Like you would think everyone that does fucked up stuff like that is a monster behind closed doors, but sometimes I think they're just psychopaths that can fake it.
they hide it and then they take it out in their work. This is number 2. You've seen How I Met Your Mother, right? Ted Mosby, fucking terrible dad.
Why?
Who the hell sits their kids down, talks to them all about his sexual escapades?
Yeah, that's wild.
With not about his mom, about people leading up to his mom, who has died of cancer, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
While the kids know this, and then in the very end, they're like, Dad, why are you telling us this? We know you like Robin. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go fuck Robin. And then he just bails.
Yeah, like, hey, kids, here's your Aunt Robin. We used to have a thing.
Mhm.
Oh, and then your mom died, but let's just talk about that briefly.
And then
the kids are like, you know what? Go get her off.
It was like the 8th season where, and then they're like, oh, I finally met your mom. By the way, she dies. And
We were just talking about this. We saw Bad Friends recently, and I think we were talking about it there, about how a lot of shows don't have good endings.
No,
It's very rare that shows have a good ending.
oh yeah, because we were talking about Ted Lasso. And that's a good Ted. Good Ted father. But
Yeah.
Ted Mosby,
Bad Ted husband,
shit.
though.
well, yeah, I mean, they divorced.
Yeah.
But it wasn't his fault, though. They just drifted apart, I think. I feel like they did. But Ted Mosby, come on, dude. Like, you can't... And
And is it a good dad? He moved to London.
that's true.
Dude, fuck Ted Lasso.
Either of the
Where's the
Teds.
camera? Zoom in. Fuck Ted Lasso.
Both Teds are bad dads.
Devil's advocate, though. I have a little warm spot in my heart for Ted Mosby because he's voiced by Bob Saget, the late great.
Mm-hmm.
And he was America's dad.
Yes.
I'm going to bring up earlier now, segue naturally. On my list is America's other dad, Bill Cosby.
Oh, God.
One of the worst fathers of all time.
Dude.
I looked at the stat because I was curious. It was approximately 60 women that had come out saying that he sexually assaulted them.
Holy
60 women. That's like, I wonder at what point he was like, yeah, I don't feel bad about this at all. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, you're like, oh, this is still wrong. But there's some threshold where there's no difference between like 7 and 35 and 40 and 50. You just do it. That's crazy. 60 times.
That's fucked.
Mm-hmm. So
I can't believe he's out of jail now.
he was trying to tour.
But, like, how the fuck do you like you said, 60 women.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, well, 2 years, that was probably good enough. I don't know how long it was. I'm assuming it was like, it seemed like 2 years.
Yeah, it was probably that short.
It seemed very short. And then he got out like, okay, you did your time. You learned. No.
Yeah. Like, is Weinstein out too? I feel like he might be. I don't know how old this shit happens.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, we put these people on like burn these people at the stake in the media for months, and then we just don't talk about it after.
Mm-hmm. My number 3, Ivan the Terrible. I don't know anything.
Good.
I don't know anything about Ivan the Terrible except for his name. It sounded familiar. I might have heard it in history at one point. I'm just saying I didn't know anything else besides this.
Before you looked this up.
Before I looked it up.
Okay. It's like, I don't know anything about him, but that
But he's bad. A name that is pretty much self-earned because of what he's done. Ivan killed his son in an argument by beating him over the head with a stick. He also caused his daughter-in-law to miscarry because he shook her very violently in rage.
Wow.
That's a lot of shaking.
Mm-hmm. That's a bad grandpa too.
Yeah.
Almost grandpa.
But dad because it's daughter-in-law. So still dad.
True.
Yes. Almost
Thank
grandpa.
you for getting.
Yes, thank you. Well, thank you for acknowledging the fact that actually resembles an almost father or grandfather.
All right. My next father is Father William Lynn, the first senior official convicted in the U.S. for covering up a sex abuse scandal while working at the Archdiocese of Philadelphia.
Never heard of that.
It's just another Catholic father that was
Oh my
involved.
god. Are they all
Bill
just,
Cosby.
are they all just sex offenders?
I mean, they're bad. That's bad.
I know,
thing.
but like,
Okay, so should I not call out bad people for doing bad
no,
things?
I just feel bad.
Do you want me to sympathize with them?
No, I feel bad because I had Ted Mosby on there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to counter it with like whatever like cartoon one you did. It's like Ned Flanders and this
Dude.
guy that's actually
No. Okay, you don't even get it. Anyway, number 4, Norman Osborn from Spider-Man. He treated his kid terribly and didn't love him because he wasn't good at science.
That comic book, he was really mean, dude.
Basically had his butler raise his kid and treated his son's girlfriend like trash, saying she was trash, and then being like, do what you need to with her, then dump her quick.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
All right, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
My next one's Father Theodore McCarrick,
Oh, God.
the first American cardinal to be removed from priesthood. The move came after the former cardinal was found guilty of several sex crimes, including soliciting sex during confessions.
Oh, my gosh.
So, Spider-Man one was good, though, too, though.
Yeah. Anyways, number 5. Darth Vader. I feel so bad because half of mine are like cartoons and comic book people and Father Time. I only had one legit person on here and I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. Darth Vader's a really bad guy.
Pretty bad dad, if you ask me.
I mean, almost as bad as Father Bernard Law, former Archbishop of Boston. Law resigned from his position in December 2002 after that Boston Globe article broke up the Catholic sex abuse. It proved Law had done little to punish accusers and protect children despite extensive knowledge of the sexual abuse against them.
So you had legit people.
I mean, I had bad dads. I read the assignment. You picked Father Time.
I know you put
Just
all
for the record, I was speaking out against the injustices of sexual misconduct to children, and you didn't want your face getting wrinkly and your balls dropping.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
It sucks.
I want them tight.
Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Father's Day is in a couple days, I believe. Yeah, it's this coming Sunday. Enjoy it. Do something special with your dad, and never forget about the misjustices of Darth Vader and Ted Mosby. From all of us here at the Chiefin podcast, keep it Chiefin.
Keep it Chiefin.
Good sewed, guys.